Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you my weekly Shop My Stash with products that I have been loving this week. I'm cutting this down just a little bit because I've been really all over the place with eyeshadow and lips and that kind of thing. So mostly what I have for you today is some face products. So I'm going to share those, and I wanted to mention that I have been having such dry skin lately. Like my skin feels super dry. So I've been kind of changing up the products I've been using based on that. So these are kind of my recommendations for those of you that have combo skin with an emphasis on the dry at the moment, because that's definitely where I am. So I hope you'll really enjoy my mini reviews of these products, and definitely stay tuned to see what I've been loving. Okay, you guys, here we go. I'm so excited to share these with you, and I just have a few today, but I want to dive right in. First of all, I want to mention this lip gloss. Yes, I talk about it all the time, but I love it so much, and I've just, like I said, my skin and everything has been feeling really dry, and what I love so much about this gloss is not only the beautiful sheen that you have on your lips, but it's long lasting on your lips and really moisturizing, so it feels like you're doing something good for your lips. This is by Glamour Dolls, and it's their Gloss Snob in Mood Ring, and I absolutely love it. I had an image of this up on Instagram recently. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. I will leave my Instagram info below. All right, and then to skin. Basically, I've been using a combo of these two products for my skin lately because it has been so dry. So what I'll do is I'll prep my skin first, of course, with my moisturizer, which contains an SPF. And then I've been going in with some aloe vera gel for my primer, just to add that little extra drink that my skin needs, and focusing mainly on my under eyes and my chin, and my around my nose area has been really dry. So on top of that, I go in with this Annabelle Skin True makeup. This is a wonderful lightweight foundation that really evens out your skin tone and makes your skin look really fresh and healthy. That's what I was wearing in this video earlier. I just love the way that it looks, and I love the way that it feels. So it doesn't seem to exaggerate any dryness. It just looks great on top of the skin, but doesn't emphasize any oiliness I might have in my T-zone either. So it's been really nice. And Annabelle products I know are only available in Canada, but you might be able to buy them online as well. It's something I might have to investigate when this little guy runs out. And then this is actually a product I had to repot because this is a concealer by The Balm. It's called the Time Balm Concealer, and it came in a jar that looked a lot like this actually, but it said Time Balm on the top. And I have mine in the shade Light. But so I really, really like the product, but for some reason, the actual container, and you guys, I've since thrown it away, so I'm sorry I don't have it for you, but the container cracks. And I've noticed this because I've had this product before, and same thing happened to me. Basically, after a lot of use, and not like abusing it, but just use, the lid starts to crack, and then it's not securely fastened, and I don't want air getting in the product and, you know, kind of like shortening its lifespan. So I just took a little makeup spatula, scooped it out, and put it in one of these tiny little travel containers. The plastic is just a little less brittle, so I think it's going to last. I peeled the sticker off the bottom that has some of the information on it, like the shade name, and just attach that there. But I love this concealer because it's so creamy. It makes my under eye area feel just fantastic. All right, and then on top of that, I've been wearing a couple of different powders. One of them is from NYX, and this is going to be one that I won't be repurchasing. I really do like it, but this basically does the same thing as other HD powders or a translucent powder. So I'm kind of in the hunt for a different one, but I'm giving up on this one because I'm not going to be purchasing from NYX any longer because their parent company is not cruelty-free. But I do really like this powder, and I'm so proud that I've hit pan, so I'm going to continue to use this. This I've been putting on my under eye to set my concealer, and then I put it around my nose and any other areas that get dry, because as a powder it's nice and finely milled. It doesn't seem to emphasize those drier areas. And then this is a repurchase that I recently made. This is a Physicians Formula powder in their mineral, what is the name? Let me just show you. The Mineral Wear Talc Free Mineral Face Powder. And I have mine in the shade Translucent. I tried to get it in the shade Buff Beige, I think, or something like that. They basically have like 4 shades. It's a really abysmal range of shades. But I feel like this one is light. It's not actually translucent. Like you can definitely see it on the skin. So if you had like medium to deep skin, this is not going to be translucent. I don't think. Maybe if you've tried it and you know otherwise, let me know. But the shades from translucent up are definitely more of like a medium skin tone kind of thing. Like if you have lighter fair skin, I think this might be the only one you can get away with. But that being said, I love the formula of this product because it does add just a little bit of coverage. So over some like acne scars and that kind of thing, when using a really light natural foundation, I want just a little bit of extra coverage with that. And so I've been applying this on top and I love it. It does such a good job of mattifying my oilier areas as well, like my forehead. And my chin area can be that way sometimes too. This really just helps take care of it. Now, I will say if I put this over areas that I have dry patches, it totally emphasizes them. So if you have combo skin, you're going to kind of have to do a combo of powders, but I love this powder. Okay, and then the last product I actually have to share is a highlight, and this I feel like is never ever talked about ever on YouTube. I don't know if I've seen it on anyone's channel, but I love it. This is from Ulta, from their house brand, and it's their illuminating powder in the shade Pink Diamond. And it is stunning. It is such a subtle highlight in terms of the fineness of the shimmer. Can you see that pigmentation? It's buttery and creamy and delicious. It is so, so good. It has this slight pinkness to it. I mean, frankly, I don't apply that much on my face, like a thick stripe. This is just a swatch. But it has this slight pinkness to it, but really it has this shift of gold that is so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm wearing it today, so you know, in the intro, if you notice the highlight, I just have it very subtly applied to the tops of my cheekbones. And I love the way it looks. It can just be very brightening if you have a sheer run of it, but look at the pigmentation. If you want to build that up, it's so good. And there is not a glitter in sight. It is just all creamy shimmer. It's amazing. I kind of want to try the other one they have. They have one that's a little bit fairer and also kind of golden looking. So I'm curious about that. But you guys, this product is amazing. And Ulta always has sales on their house brand. So pick it up. I think you'd really like it. Okay, the last thing that I have are some brushes. So I've been using, this has been my little brush caddy. I picked up this cute little mug when I was in Canada traveling recently, and it's been perfect to house my brushes. So in here I have my Bold Metals brushes from Real Techniques, and I also have some new brushes that I've picked up. So the new ones are from e.l.f. and they are, I mean, I'm sure you've been hearing about them like crazy on YouTube because they're new releases. And yes, I was sucked into purchasing them because of their gorgeousness. But I thought, honestly, that they would just look really nice. They would work nicely with my collection of the Bold Metals brushes. I have most of the Bold Metals. There's a couple that I don't have because I didn't really see a use for them in my collection, but then I felt like I had some gaps in my Bold Metals collection from Real Techniques. So I was really excited to grab these and kind of fill in those gaps. You guys, they are so, so soft. This brush, this is the 103, and it's sort of an angled, I don't know if you can see that. It's like angled but dense. This is the best powder foundation brush I think I might have ever used. Like, it is really nice. It's so precise because it's on an angle like that, so you can really work it into narrow areas around your face. But the denseness and the softness just makes it a joy to apply. And then this has been such a joy. If I just want to do a light setting powder, I mean, can you see as I pull on that brush how soft and gentle that looks? And oh my gosh, it just feels so good on the face. It's like a pleasure to use. And then this eyeshadow brush is their 201. This one has been really nice. It basically is just a flat shader brush for packing on shadow, and it works really nicely for that, but it's also soft, so if you turn it on the side, you can blend into the crease with it. So it's pretty versatile in that way. And then I always love to have a spoolie brush and an angled liner brush in my collection, and I actually really like the angled liner from the e.l.f. collection. It's number 203. I like it better than the one from the Real Techniques collection. Now, I think for different uses. For the Real Techniques, if you're doing fine like brow work or something like that, this tiny little brush head is perfect, and it's pretty dense. But I find for making a wing, it's just a little bit hard to work with because it is so dense. So I really prefer this for eyeliner or for doing, like using shadow to make a smoky liner look. I think this is really nice actually. You can kind of press under the lower lash line and kind of smudge out shadow that way as well. So I think it's really versatile, and again, I love having a spoolie as well. So these really just filled in the gaps in my collection of Real Techniques. I think they're gorgeous. I think they're priced right. They're definitely more affordable than the actual gold medals. The one thing that I wish I had was like a flat kabuki brush for applying liquid foundation. That's the one thing that I feel like is missing from this collection. So if you have any suggestions of a style of brush that will fit into this collection that is also a flat kabuki, I would love to know. All right, you guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed seeing my weekly stash of makeup and the favorite things that I've been using, and I will catch you next time. Bye.